We found somebody that collects classic British sports cars. Let's take a look.
I think we start off with the oldest one, what they call the big Healeys.
How did you get it in? Just make it like this?
Yeah, so the GT6 was the poor man's E-Type Jaguar.
So hello everybody, the owner of this place is Anthony here, and he's gonna talk about all the cars he's got in his collection. So Anthony?
This one used to be the old farm ATV. So we'd had it for like about 10 years and it no longer operated as an ATV, and everyone was telling me it's beyond being fixed. So we basically got the angle grinder out and chopped it up and then used all the components to build this. So you can see all the front suspension and everything is straight off the ATV. The rims are old Honda CT90s, which in Australia we always call it the postman's motorbike.
Okay.
And then the rest, all the body and the chassis, everything is custom. So we designed and just made that from spare steel, basically. And then again with the Honda 200cc engine in the back with the torque converter.
So it's also, you can run around.
We just run around the farm, yeah. So you can't put it on the road, of course.
Yeah.
Goes well, stops not so well, and it's okay. It's for fun. So it was modeled off a BRM, I think it was a 1950s Formula One racer, which is actually in the poster here, the Goodwood poster, which it looks slightly different, but actually this one is also, yeah, so you can see it's basically, this is more like the real one than this one.
Oh, the BRM, yeah. The V16.
Yes,
the small V16.
Yes, that one.
That sounds incredibly good, that one.
Yeah. So that's, if you have a look, go back and look at the pictures of the BRM, you'll see, oh yeah, actually, shit, it looks just like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we have a cluster of Land Rovers here.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, it's like, this is from, around Thailand, more or less, the big ones, Chiang Mai predominantly, one from Bangkok, and they're Series 2A. They're both Series 2A, one in the pickup version, one in the station wagon version.
Okay.
Fully restored, all original engines. They have the benzene engine, not the diesel engine, but original engine, gearbox, everything. So again, very highly original, quite expensive now because these are the short wheelbase. So generally there's short and long wheelbase. The short wheelbase is sort of more desirable.
Is it?
Yeah, a lot more collectible. Yeah, I think it's just cuter. And a few celebrities have had them. So the price of a short wheelbase and a long wheelbase is like at least 3 to 4 times more.
That's new to me.
Yeah, and they're a lot harder to find.
And you got this modern one, probably from 90s?
Yeah, so this is a mid-90s. This one we bought it, to be honest, just as a backup, as a day car. I was using it quite a lot, actually, just as my car on the farm. But we bought this one only a couple of years ago. But the interesting story with this one was that my first job when I came to Thailand, Bangkok, like 35 years ago, I set up the company that was the importer and distributorship for Land Rover. So I actually imported that car. So the funny thing was, when after we got it and I was going through and we were tidying it all up, and I opened the glove box and got out the original warranty booklet, and it had my signature in it.
Oh.
Yeah, from like 35 years ago. It's like crazy. Just this one to complete the Land Rover. So this one we imported the electrical components actually from the UK and built the body. So it's what we call it the EV Landy. So it's like golf cart sort of technology. So a couple of batteries, electric motors, and very basic. And we use that to allow the kids, when they come to visit the farm, they can drive it around. And we have a track for them, like a sort of off-road, soft off-road track for the kids that come to the farm. They can drive it around.
Probably no one's gonna recognize what is this, but I actually covered this one, so we're gonna skip it.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole video about this. This is a replica of a 1910 Alldays Onions.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, owned by a
So-
good friend of ours.
Yeah, and he built it by himself.
Yeah.
This whole thing. Okay, so what do we have?
Okay,
here?
so now we have like a mid-70s MGB GT. So this has a 1.8 liter engine, so with the overdrive gearbox. So it starts to be like one of the more modern cars in the garage. We have aircon fitted to it as well. It's again a great car. If we have to do touring, inter-province sort of touring, we tend to take this one because it's got air conditioning, has a roof, has lots of luggage space, has very big comfortable seats. There was a bit of restoration. I bought this from a good friend of mine in Bangkok who'd already restored the car. So most of the job we did was in the engine bay actually. The body and the interior had already been done.
Okay, and that's the original.
Original engine and everything. Radiator obviously new with the air conditioning, cooling unit as well. Drives very well. Like steering's a little bit heavy, which is like typical for this model for some reason, but otherwise a great little car to drive and sort of bulletproof in many ways. So we've done thousands of kilometers in this thing all over Thailand. And, you know, if it rains, if it's hot, if it's whatever, it's like this thing can serve every purpose. So it's sort of like almost the best sort of everyday classic that we have in the garage. And then this one is the Austin-Healey Sprite Mark 1. In the UK they call it the Frog-Eye, in the States they call it the Bugeye. This was my first car in the collection. It was the start of the classic car virus. So this one had an engine change, but a very similar engine to the original. So performance is still quite good. It's like a 1300cc. Original was 950. So it's just the larger, sort of more modern version of the old original engine. It has the fiberglass racing body, but otherwise it's all pretty original. It also didn't have a roof, which is normal, but the roll bar's been put in because we do take this racing occasionally. So we've had this at Buriram and also at Gangkachang circuit near Petbury. Very fun, very fun. It's not, the fastest car on track by any stretch,
but it's definitely
everything
fun.
really works. Yeah.
I know a little bit about these cars, and they were so rudimentary.
Yes.
This company was saving on everything.
Yep.
What I heard is actually the Bugeye is an accident.
Yes, that's
It's
right.
supposed to be a
pop-ups, yeah.
pop-up.
Exactly.
So they say, sold it. Just make it like this.
Yeah,
because
it's
it's
cheaper. Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
you don't have no
Handle.
door handles,
No,
windows,
no boot.
and no boot.
Yeah,
So you put your luggages through here,
yeah, you have to put this forward and then it goes in here.
which is funny.
Yeah.
And also, this is a one piece. So it's
Yeah.
not like you have a hood.
No.
They
yeah.
were saving on everything. But I heard this was the cheapest sports car you could get
Yes.
in the world
Yep. Yeah.
because of all of this. It's more like a go-kart.
Yes, yeah. The GT6 Triumph. So a lot of people don't know that actually Triumph make cars. Everyone goes, oh, I thought they only make motorbikes, and then they come here and they see the Triumphs here. So the GT6 was the poor man's E-Type Jaguar because it has a very similar styling to the E-Type Jaguar.
Yeah.
Again, it's got the front opening bonnet. The original had a straight six-cylinder engine, which is why they have the bulge in the front here. This one has had the engine swap, so it has a Toyota engine with an automatic gearbox. So we did a
Okay.
full restoration on this, like everything totally back to bare metal. There was a lot of work in this. And then we had to change a lot of parts out. That had been a car that had been used a lot in the past. So, one of the issues like back in the old days before internet with the mechanics was they could basically only source parts that were available. So a lot of the parts on the car were Japanese.
Yeah.
So a lot of the restoration process is taking off those Japanese components and now replacing them with the original British sort of Triumph parts.
Yeah.
A fun car. It's a little bit tricky to drive actually, even though it's automatic, because of the live axle, the live rear axle.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it has this floating feeling. So as you drive, you tend to be like floating a little bit, and it takes if you're not familiar with that, it can be a bit scary. But once you get used to it, it's okay.
Yeah, I heard the just don't take off your foot from the gas
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
corner.
Exactly,
Because you
yeah.
can tuck on the.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
That was a dangerous rear axle,
Yes.
allegedly. This was available in the States, and the Datsun 240 killed it
Yep.
because that was not cheaper. It was the same price, but
Yeah.
independent rear suspension,
Yep.
bigger engine, faster, and all that.
Yeah.
So basically, that was the end of it.
But a beautiful looking car.
It
Yeah.
is.
This is one of the lesser original cars in the collection. And because it had already had the engine changed, I didn't feel compelled to like, oh, we have to make this fully original. Not like some of the others where I really go to a lot
I
of
agree
effort.
with
So,
you.
yeah.
Sometimes it just makes no sense to convert it back to
Yeah.
the original.
Yeah. This is totally original. So this
Okay.
was a car that had been used a little bit, but for whatever reason had never been actually restored. So when I got it, it was in very good condition, but had not had the need to be restored. So like all the dash is all original, the interior is all original, engine original, everything original. Even a lot of the paintwork is original. I've had it retouched up a little bit. But if we open the bonnet, you can see it still has like the stickers from the factory
Let's see.
on the bonnet. You can just lift up. So again, a forward opening bonnet, which is great when you're working on the cars,
Oh, this is like so race car-y.
right? A 1500 4-cylinder. But the nice thing about this car is like it's still a relatively light car. So the performance, even though it's 1500, is still really nice. And the steering geometry, for whatever reason, is perfect in this car. It's like, it's very light, it's very nimble, very direct. So it's a very easy car to drive,
right.
and to get around. And you can see here, like the original stickers from the factory still on it.
That's a remarkable collection you got here. It's very rare to see something like this in Thailand. Thank you, Anthony,
My
for
pleasure.
showing for us.
My pleasure.
It's open to the public, so you can visit anytime you want to. See you next time.